Balogun is the first player ever to serve his suspension while he was still on the field. Because after going through all this trouble, getting the entire world pissed off, Flo Balogun decides to have 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 key passes, 0 dribbles, 8 possessions lost, and still served a suspension on the...
So this Nigerian player is currently making waves at the World Cup. Yes, even though Nigeria did not go to the World Cup, their people are busy making waves over there. After this guy was given a red card in the USA match against Bosnia, this guy is still being allowed to play in the next match, and it's bothering a lot of people's mind. Now, this guy, when you look at his face, the reason why I'm saying he's a Nigerian, when you look at his face, bro, aside the name itself.
How are you all doing? Yesterday, I shed a little bit of tears of joy because when I saw this news, Balogun, I said, how can an American player be named Balogun? I said, but this name is a Nigerian name. That's why we love our native name as African. I said, but this guy is bearing the name Balogun. How come an American is bearing the name Balogun? It means this guy is a Nigerian. Only for me to see one Ghanaian content creator was making a video about this guy, and he says, oh, alluring that American footballer, alluring something, Balogun. He has a Nigerian parent. Guess what? Balogun is actually the best player in America. Mind you, make no mistake about it. In America, the best player in America is a Nigerian. Make no mistake about it. If you are in Nigeria, be very proud of yourself. Nigerians are not at the World Cup, but Nigerians are trending. The most handsome guy currently, a goalkeeper, Okoye. Guess what? He is a Nigerian. Nigerians are not at the World Cup, but they are trending in a positive way. Imagine women coming out to say, Okoye, we are crouching on you. Okoye is the most handsome. Imagine the best player in America, a Nigerian, not an American, no, not an American, because if you know America will say the white. I say it's a black man from Nigeria. Nigeria, you guys see, you guys need to start arresting anybody that is talking negative things. You people have paid your dues. You have paid your dues. Anybody that comes and start disrespecting Nigeria, especially those South Africans, you need to be petitioning them. You need to take them to European Union. To court. You need to start sanctioning these people. Donald Trump stood by Balogun when he had a green card and whatever transpired. Without Balogun, American team is nothing. That guy gave America 2 goals in 1 match. Without Balogun, in fact, without Nigeria, America team is nothing. Allow me to press Nigeria a little. I know when some people are watching it, because I do know I have viewers from Nigeria and everywhere. Those ones that are very negative, they want me to talk about negative things about Nigeria. When they hear me talking about it, they say, hey, you don't do, live and so, no, live and so. I don't go live and so. I'm telling you that without Balogun, Donald Trump knows that if Balogun is not at the World Cup, if Balogun is not playing on their next match, there is no way they're gonna score. Without Balogun, Nigerian America is nothing. Oh my God. When I saw this news, you know when you get a good news, this is how my pores will be opening. Oh my God. I said, oh my God, Nigerians. This is what I want. Oh, Nigerians. I wish I was a Nigerian. To be honest, I wish I was a Nigerian. Imagine. Balogun is making noise. I wanted to say Balogun is trending, not making noise. Balogun is trending, and everyone hears the name. He's from Nigeria. Oh my God. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Please take a look at some reactions.
See, I kept telling you, the US always plays with integrity, so we decided to have him still serve his suspension while he was still on the field.
This guy looks like a typical Oju Alegba boy.
I'm telling you.
Before you even come to the name, following Balogun. They like to pronounce the name as following Balogun, the commentators. But then the name itself is Following Balogun. Following means to work in honor or to work with wealth. And then the Balogun means a warlord or a father of war. Now, this guy got a red card between USA and then Bosnia. He accidentally stepped on a player's foot and was given a red card after scoring the first goal of the game. Now, according to the FIFA rule, you are supposed to miss the next game. But then for whatever reason, and we don't know how, Donald Trump made a call to FIFA to review this guy's red card ban. And now this guy has the red card that they give this guy, no, it has been suspended. That means the game, USA game against Belgium, no, this guy is going to play.
Why?
Not like he got 2 yellow cards or anything, or this guy got a red card and is still being allowed to play the next match against Belgium because of how important this player is. Now, this is the tweet that came from Donald Trump. And then the White House came to re-quote that particular post. And you know, it's kind of funny how FIFA couldn't intervene for this Somalian referee. Just because his country was on the travel ban list, they couldn't intervene for this guy, saying they don't have a hand in the immigration process and everything. But for whatever reason, you give a player a red card. And the same country is telling you to suspend that red card. And then you did, giving the player a 1-year probation. Now, for those of you who don't know this particular guy, the Folarin Balogun, this is a guy who was accidentally born in the US. Yes, this guy's citizenship in the US and is by accident. He's born to Nigerian parents who live in London. And they visited New York in 2001. Now, when they were coming over there, his mother was 7 months pregnant. So when he got to the US and was returning back to London, his mother was not allowed to board the plane because of a condition for safety reasons and everything. So they were forced to stay in US. Weeks later, they gave birth to this guy and he became a citizen by birthright. And you know the crazy thing, the fact that Donald Trump has been calling for them like long time ago to cancel birthright citizenship.
Why?
So just imagine that if they did, will this guy be able to play for America and become their top scorer? Now they need this guy more than ever against Belgium. So he did everything possible to get him to play in the game. I keep asking, this World Cup, is it FIFA World Cup or American World Cup?
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
President Trump have now beaten more than he can chew. The whole world will now be watching the game between the United States of America and Belgium. And trust me, the only two countries that might be rooting for America will be probably the United States and Canada, which is the sister country of the United States. President Trump have beaten more than he can chew. Picked up the phone, called the FIFA president Gianni Infantino, who cowardly decided to rescind the red card given to an American player, Balogun. I don't even think it's like a world-class player like Messi or Ronaldo. Like, what is really going on? I've never seen anything like this in my life. And this is the same level of impunity we have been talking about. The same America refused referees from Africa from even participating in the World Cup. Look at how they treated Iran. All of this with impunity. The whole world is watching, and Trump struck the wrong place this time.
Oh man, my people, when I want hear new thing. Oh, you see this matter where carry me come this evening. Now they suppose they call wonders shall never end in football. Bro, you go get where this footballing matter go reach, eh? Waiting all of us as fans will be asking now is that what is the rule today? What is the rule as of now? Because it is obvious that you see the laid down rule. I mean the rule where we say all of us they always know say this is what govern football. It be like say they don't compromise them. Wait till they make me they talk all of this matter. Folarin Balogun, this USA striker that was red carded committing this foul in their last game. Where we say ordinarily he was supposed to serve about 2 match ban. Say worst come to the worst, at least 1 match ban for this foul where he commit and this red card that he was given. Ladies and gentlemen, you won't believe it that FIFA have now cleared the brother that will be available to play against Belgium tomorrow midnight. And no be say they appeal. USA national team did not appeal. In fact, FIFA themselves did not reverse the red card. In fact, it's 1 match ban still there. But they said they don't defer. Oh boy. They said they defer the punishment. I say wonder shall never end. FIFA, what are you people doing? What is this? They can't cite one article according to article something. Bro, I don't care whatever you guys have on inside that article. Are you trying to cite host country? Because I don't want to understand. A player got red carded in their last game. It is common knowledge that he is going to serve his ban in the next game. But now you defer the ban. Oh, but I never heard this kind of thing before. For my life. I don't even know that this kind of thing exists. That's why I said, you see, you go get where this matter go reach. The question we as fans will be asking now is, what is the rule today? It is not about what is the rule that used to govern football. Say that they defer red card. Oh boy, move forward. Anyway, you don't see this kind of thing before, let me know under the comment section.
Imagine corrupting and completely destroying the integrity of the World Cup that you're hosting to get your best striker back in action ready for the game. Only for Balogun, which by the way, fair play to Balogun here with what he's doing. He knows that he should have been suspended for the next match, so he decided to actually serve his suspension on the pitch by doing absolutely nothing and not even touching the ball. People having a go at Trump, rightfully so. Balogun, he has done the right thing and he has shown integrity himself to the World Cup here. But honestly, as a nation, how can you go ahead, get that decision overturned and drop a performance like that the second they come up against a half-decent team that can actually trap a football is the second they get absolutely piped. These guys were gassing themselves up. You quite literally had American fans saying that Europe is terrified and America are coming for them. They were saying that they're on the same level as England, on the same level as Argentina, and all they have done is completely embarrass themselves. And Belgium haven't even been that great in the competition. I don't even know if Belgium were that good. I just think it was the USA being absolutely tragic.
No, I don't care where you watch football with, whether you want to call it a foul or roll. I don't care if the referee want to go to the VAR, jumping I'm CAR, it no matter. The referee say red card mean one match suspended. One match suspended mean next match suspended. That is that. So you're telling me if Canada or Mexico get one of them big players red card, them can go link for them president or whoever in charge of the FA and link FIFA and say, yo, watch out, we need it for lift up. No! Problem with this, the problem is this. It's not about if it's a foul or not. They are going to take this and suspend the red card for a year. A year. You're going to look at the decision a year from now, just so him can play tomorrow. Then FIFA actually said, yes, we're going to give the suspension a year. We're going to revisit all of this in a year. We're going to clear him tomorrow. Thank you, FIFA, for revisiting a great injustice. Injustice? I don't care what side of the table you want to look at it. This is mockery. This is disgusting. This not make no type of sense. Because you're telling me no. If going forward, any big team player get a red card and them go request, forget it revisit, or forget it moved over to another time so them can play the next day, we are going to tell them. If this was the other way around and De Bruyne or one of the big players for Belgium did get a red card last game and that did go to FIFA and say, yeah, by the way, let's not only, you know what, I don't want it to take it away. I just want it to push it so far when the World Cup is done and I can play tomorrow. It wouldn't happen. It would not happen. Now, for non-football fans or people that are just watching the World Cup just to watch the World Cup, you have been rewarded because the game is going to be way more entertaining now. Them have them leading striker there. And the game is going to be more competitive now. But as far as it go for the Belgians, who better than me still. Because I now go on a feeling, you know. Could you take me out of the Belgium locker room for go play that match there? Madness, madness. So I want to hear the thoughts and opinions on this situation about Balogun. Let me know right now.
Them say Nigeria no go World Cup. Then say we no make am to the World Cup. But guess what? The current highest goal scorer of the World Cup is a what? Is a Nigerian. Say power! Let me hear you say power! Folarin Balogun, proudly Nigerian. So congratulations to, Nigeria. We are currently topping the goal scoring chart. We are the current highest goal scorers at the World Cup. Brilliant game of football from USA. They played very, very. In fact, that first half was one of the best first halves I have seen, right, this season. I'm not just talking about the World Cup. That first half was one of the best first halves I have seen this season from any team. And that was a wonderful first half. I think in the second half, game management, right? They understood that they have already won the game and they took their foot off the pedal. They started removing some of their key players, remove Pulisic, remove Balogun, remove Sergio Dest, and the tempo of the game dropped a little bit. And Paraguay had an opportunity to score a goal. Then, USA picked up again. They picked up the pace again, and they started to control the game better. So, well done to USA. There's something about this game today that, I don't know, for some reason I didn't like it. There was a tackle. Yes, it was simulation, but the referee did not spot it. And a yellow card was given to the player. And after the free kick was taken, they called the referee to go and check VAR and cancel the yellow card and cancel the free kick. So my question is, had it been they scored from the free kick, they would have cancelled the goal and, cancelled. Like, it now looks like the game is now being totally re-engineered. Like, the game is now being officiated by technology, right? And that is taking away the human element of the game. Yes, we know that we want a perfect game. We want everything to be perfect. We want everything to look perfect. But see, there's something about that human element. At least it gets on certain things, Kwanu. You go just leave them for the hand of the referee, right? The referee cannot be perfect. The game you cannot make the game totally 100% perfect. Trying to make the game 100% perfect is removing the human nature or the human feeling of the game. Imagine that it is your favorite team and they don't give una free kick, right, from a foul. And una score from the foul. They can't cancel them. Can't cancel the yellow card when they give the team. Can't get the yellow card, give your player. You go to feel bad, right? In as much as it's a change, but I don't know, for some reason, man, I think something should have been left for the referee to, do on his own. If the referee knows him, fine. The referee knows him. As long as it's not a direct goal-scoring incident, then you can allow the referee to make mistakes there. But anyways, it is what it is. Well done to USA.
God will continue to bless Nigeria. Say amen. God will never stop blessing Nigeria. Say amen. Anybody that wants to see Nigeria go down, they will not see the end. Amen. Amen. Because if you want to see the end of Nigeria, Nigeria is gonna see your end. Amen. Amen. Nigeria is just so blessed. So blessed. It was my first time hearing about. I don't watch football. I don't watch football as a whole. I don't have the heart. I believe people watch football, they have more than 10 hearts. When I'm watching football, this I'm shaking. So I don't watch. I know myself, I don't watch football. But I just like, oh, this Balongo guy. Let me just do a little research about him. Oh, I saw his goal. Without Balongo, America will not be able to score. They will not be able to qualify on their next match. That's why Donald Trump stepped in. Oh no, you have to review FIFA. Actually, he almost broke that guy's leg, but that's something FIFA needs to regulate some of this their law, because that was an accident. Something. Imagine you're playing and you mistakenly push someone, they will give you yellow card. It's not that far. They need to regulate some of this their law, because some of this their law doesn't make sense. He was actually playing, then he smashed his leg and they gave him red card immediately. Thanks to Donald Trump. Anyway, some people might say it's corruption. There's nothing there corruption. He did not do it willingly. It was something accidentally. But nevertheless, Nigeria is going places. Can you imagine? The best player in America is not a South African. It's not a Ghanaian. He's from nowhere else but the giant of Africa, the Nigerian itself. Great Nigerian! Everything that associates itself with Nigeria is always great. Great Nigerian! You know, when President Tinubu says great Nigeria, he wasn't joking. Nigeria is a blessed country. Nevertheless, I just want to say thank you and officially come to the end of our video for today. See you guys. I love you. But nevertheless, I'm going to keep you guys updated on America because of Balongo. We talk about it, okay?